What's going on, y'all? This is Airman Smith. I'm going to be going over basic training tips and tricks. So, let's get into it. Here I have 22 tips on how to excel in BMT. So, number one is going to be kind to everyone. So, when you go to MEPS, you're going to meet a lot of people, and be kind to every one of those people because you're probably going to see those same faces later on down the road. And it's a small Air Force, and your job is even smaller. So the people you meet and the relationships you build early on are going to matter down the road. So number two is going to be blend in until you can stand out. So what I mean by that is don't put a target on your back as soon as you get there. Don't be wearing an Air Force shirt or, some crazy clothes. Blend in until, the end of week one. Once you're comfortable, then you can start standing out and volunteering for things, which I would do. So number three is going to be show off by your actions, not your words. So many people talk a really good game in basic training and in life. It's human nature. Don't be that guy. Just show people through your actions, not your words. Here's number four. This is go for guide on bearer. So guide on bearer is the person in the front of your flight that leads with the flag. So, it's a scary thing to think about before you go to basic training. And you're going to see the person with the flag and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to do that? You can do it. The way I got it was actually the guide on bearer before me in my flight. He screwed up. He did something stupid. So he got kicked out of guide on bearer, and my MTI was like, who wants to step up and be guide on bearer? And I raised my hand and I was like, I'll do it. And so he put me up there, and obviously I sucked at first, but I got better and better. And then it's super fun. Like it's awesome. And it's even now I'm glad I did it because there's marching things that I do now that I'm in the actual Air Force and I understand how to be guide on bearer, how to hold a flag correctly. And yeah, it's a good thing to do. Okay, number five is going to be default aggressive. What I mean by that, everyone there is going to be scared. So if you're the guy that raises his hand and asks a stupid question, so what? It doesn't matter. It's better to ask that question than just let it, fall on dead ears. You know what I mean? If you don't know what to do, take action, take a step, and then assess your surroundings and go from there. Okay, number six is going to be get familiar with your iPad. So you're actually issued an iPad when you get there, and there's a lot of good information that comes in that iPad. And you're going to have some downtime on Sundays and, the end of the day. You're going to have downtime, so get on that iPad and just, get familiar with it because a lot of the information is on the EOC that you take at the end of BMT. Number seven is going to be productive. Like I said in the last tip, you're going to have downtime. With that downtime, be productive with it. Do your RLA, which is recruit living area, like clipping strings, fixing your locker, talking, helping people out. If your locker is 100% perfect in your bed and everything is squared away, walk around the dormitory and help others and talk to people, network, make friends. It's simple. Number eight is going to be fit before you join. You don't have to be Iron Man. Just don't be out of shape and fat when you go. Like, just be fit. Okay, number nine. This is getting into honor grad. So honor grad works off of a point system. So you get points for certain things you do. I don't know the exact amount of points you get for these things, but right before all the points are graded, your flight is going to vote on 3 people to get, I think it's like 20 points, 15 points, and 10 points. And the top honor grad in my squadron, which was like 600 people, was 45 points. So that kind of gives you an idea of what a lot of points are. Number 10 is going to be do dust downs with your flashlight and a mesh bag. So if you get your flashlight and your mesh bag, you'll know what I'm talking about when you're in. You can put your flip-flop in there so you have a big old surface to be able to clean with. And a flashlight, if you put the flashlight on the ground, you can see dust super easy. So that's a good tip. They give you these little red rags that are not good. So that's a good tip. Number 11 is going to be always have your essential items on you. So your essential items are like 341s. You'll know what I'm talking about when you get there. Your money, a money order or something. Again, you'll know what I'm talking about. Don't bring a lot of cash because you have to write down every serial number for every dollar you have and keep it on a piece of paper. So don't bring tons of cash. Essential items are things you're going to get when you get there. Just keep them on you at all times. Okay. Number 12 is going to be buy an extra Tupperware when you get your first BX run. So this Tupperware is going to help organize your locker a lot. So when you first go to the BX, you're going to get issued one of these. Buy an extra one. Coffee break. Number 13 is going to be bring a good watch. Now, there was a lot of people that brought huge, bulky watches, like military grade watches, and they just got in the way. I bought a Casio. It was like a $15 watch, and it was super slim. Just bring a watch. It helps out. Number 14 is bring a good razor. If you don't, you're going to have razor burn like crazy because you have to shave every day, and you need to have a good razor. Number 15 is going to be buy earplugs at your first BX run. So along with your Tupperware, I would buy some earplugs because when you study, it's so much nicer to be able to have peace and quiet and be able to focus when you're studying. Tip number 16 is going to be get up at 0500 instead of 5:45 when they actually come and beat in your door or whatever time it is. Just get up earlier than when they're coming. That gives you time to shave, brush your teeth, do your stuff, get everything squared away, because when they hit that door and when the MTIs come in, you don't have time to do any of that. You have to be down on the pad quick. So get up earlier. Number 17 is going to be go to bed when you're supposed to. I mean, you can stay up a little bit, but go to bed so you can get up and be well rested. Simple tip. Number 18 is going to be know your reporting statement before you go. So a reporting statement is what you have to say to be able to talk to anyone above you, not your peers, but any sergeant. So mine would be Sergeant Trainee Smith reports as ordered. And then later on, it's going to turn into Technical Sergeant something Trainee Smith reports as ordered. So that helps out. Know that before you go. Tip number 19 is going to be also know the Air Force song and the Airman's Creed. Number 20 is going to be carry a big duffel bag. Now, I say this because when you leave to go to tech school, you're only going to have 3 bags. They're going to issue you a big duffel bag and your backpack that you get issued. So they're going to give you 2 bags, but everything else has to fit in one other bag. So bring a decent sized duffel bag. Number 21 is going to be keep your security drawer locked. If you don't, bad things happen. Just keep it locked. I saw a lot of people get messed up because they didn't have their drawer locked. Number 22, and the last tip is going to be salute any officer. Found out the hard way. Just salute any officer. Everything is going to be okay. It's going to be scary when you first join. It's going to be sad to leave your family, but it's going to be okay. This is for a good reason. You won't regret it. So, thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.